What up, Laker Nation? I was out in LA. I was out in LA for a long time, vacationing. I heard some interesting things I want to share with you guys about the Lakers. It's about the front office. They said it's bad. It's really bad. As far as with Jeannie, Bus, Jim, and Mitch. I don't think Mitch Kupchak gonna be back next year. Jeannie gonna take a hard look at Ryan West. She's getting a feel for him around the league. She, her goal was to try to bring Jerry West in. Her and Magic Johnson pretty close, and Magic and Jeannie basically feel that Lakers cannot get it done, bringing free agents in, and have to overpay for low level free agents like they did this summer. And so that's why she gonna let Ryan West run the take over as a GM and bring Jerry West in. She's gonna try to bring Jerry West in, just to be there, for his son and different things like that. That gonna be the catch to them. She's not happy the situation how it went, and the free agency. She felt that all the money they had, they could have done better. I agree, and a lot of respected people in her ear and saying these things like if the Lakers every deal they basically did was like high and didn't make any sense. And like other teams done things even like small things like 1 year deal for instance. Phil got Brandon Jennings who has way more left and a much better player than Mozgov and Ding. 1 year $5 million. And a lot of teams pretty much got like solid players on like 1 year small contracts compared to what the Lakers basically done. And she wasn't happy, and she's gonna take a long look at Ryan West, and Mitch is caught up because Hassan Whiteside contacted the Lakers 2 days before free agency and told him he's not coming in. His agent contacted him, said he's not coming, he's not gonna meet with them. So from then Mitch was figuring out what he's gonna do. Luke Walton comes in, begged them, put on the case real persuasive. And I was wondering, I kept hearing Mitch kept saying, Luke is very persuasive. I kept hearing him say it, but I'm like, persuasive on what? Like, what he persuade y'all on doing? But he kept saying he persuasive and he think that Luke could do good in recruiting free agents. He's charming and stuff like that. But what happened was he got Mitch into the Mozgov situation because Mitch did not want to go that route. Mitch wanted to see other angles. What can he do? So he begged them and things like that. So the day before free agency, they contacted Mozgov agent and asked him what would it take to land Mozgov. All agents going to run up the price and say, well, he got a lot of interest and they're going to take 4 years. I don't think they said the dollar amount, but I know they said 4 years. He has a lot of interest, which was not true. He had some interest, but I know they said Houston and Dallas, but he was like the fifth on the totem pole on each team. Like he was like they down the line. As far as Houston, like they know they was gonna lose Dwight Howard. They was going after Al Horford, and Moscow was down the line. They was not going to pay him that money, and Dallas was not going to pay him that money. And pretty much every team had centers if you look at it. And the Lakers could have pretty much did their homework and see that there was really no room for Mozgov in this league wherever he was going to go, because the team pretty much had centers and they wasn't going to overpay that type of money like that, and they already had centers on their roster or whatever. So Mitch couldn't really, his hands was tied with that. But the reason what Mitch thinking was he didn't worry about Mozgov too much because all the owners and things like that, it's going to be another collective bargaining agreement. And I don't know if it's going to be a lockout, but all the owners in agreement that it's going to be an amnesty clause. So Mitch ain't take it too bad with Moscow because he figured, when the collective bargaining come on, every team will have the amnesty clause, and that contract they can amnesty and just get rid of Mozgov. But the problem came in now. Then they get Luau Deng, so that gonna be one contract. So it's gonna be either one or the other. Depends on how they plan, which one playing good as far as injuries and maybe position. One of them guys will be getting amnesty when that time comes. So that's why they wasn't really looking too much at. They got two bad contracts on because one of them guys is already set in stone. One of them guys will be amnesty when that time comes. I think it's next year. I think 2018, when the collective bargaining agreement. And so Mitch ain't worried about that. But then Jeannie comes in. Now she feel that the team is not going to compete. That's why the Lakers setting up all the smoke screen saying how the team, you know, every time they sign a player, veterans, they never sat there and said these players impact players. Mozgov, he the only one they pretty much said, but nah, they said he locker room guy too, but they were saying, you know, guy to clog the middle, you know. But then they kept saying a veteran presence for the locker room. They're trying to build up a locker room culture. They said that with Calderon. They said that re-signing Marcelo, and basically, I don't know how anybody fall for that, but if you think about it, last year they voted Brandon Bash teammate of the year. Brandon Bash, 30 years old, and was a solid presence in the locker room. They boast and bragged and compliment Meta War Peace all year how he was a good locker room presence, especially for Julius Randle. You had Kobe there. They every time the team wanted the people was mad at Roy Hibbert, like why is he in the game? Why is he starting every game? They wanted Scott to take him out the lineup. All you heard Scott saying, you know, he's a positive influence, veteran leadership. He's positive on the locker room, and then you had Kobe. So that's like five guys, you know, was there for the locker room. So they portraying it like they had eternal problems in the locker room, which they didn't. Everybody got along fine. It's that one incident, and it's like they really throwing Nick Young under the bus by keep saying we trying to build our locker room up because basically he didn't. It's not like he had any turmoil. That what's the name? Russell did him wrong. It's not like he did Russell wrong. Russell did him wrong by what he did. But they saying that because they know they don't feel confident in them guys going to produce like that. Luau Deng, Mozgov, Calderon, they don't feel they produce, so they just saying, okay, we building up locker room guys. So they have to throw that out there. And the second thing, what Jeannie Buss like, what she basically saying is, all this international, think about it, the Lakers only picked up one American-born player this whole offseason. That was Brandon Ingram. They got Luau Deng. He's not an American-born player. Mozgov, Zubac, Marcelo, they re-signed him. Calderon, and now Jilan Yi. And basically, with that move, they just want to get fans. Lakers is trying to corner the market because Jeannie will feel that the team without Kobe, that they're going to lose a lot of money. So her strategy and the team strategy is, and I really think Mitch pissed off also, that they just going this international route. They got Russia, Serbia, China, Brazil, Spain. They got all these guys, and Luau Deng is from Sudan. They got all these guys on the team, international. They just trying to get international flavor. Hopefully, they could bring and tap in the markets because they scared they're not gonna make the money if they struggle, as far as with Kobe Bryant not being there. And she's very concerned about that. So that's really the logic of them really going this route with some of these players they're signing, because it's really head scratches. And then like even guys that pick up, like the positions they have already, it's like they flooding the four position, and Yi haven't done anything in the NBA. It's why what he did in China. Everybody know China, that league is weak, and you can never go by Olympic play. He averaged 20 points, but he took 16 shots a game. You know, he haven't done nothing in the NBA. They just had to say something what he did and make him happy. Luke Walton's system, you know, he can play the five, but the team gonna be real horrible on defense. The backcourt is very weak defensively, not athletic. The only athletic one is Clarkson. He's not physically strong. Because basically hold down the two. I don't understand why they didn't get a physical swing guy to play the two and the three. More physical player like a Lance Stevenson, a guy like that to play two, play the bigger, stronger guys. That's what they did, and it's going to be a long season. I think. I really don't have too much expectation. I just hope the young guys really perform. If they don't, it's really going to be bad. Hopefully they can stay healthy and they perform. Because if they, it's really all they bags is on the young guys. Everything is on them, and two of them really had to. I mean, take a major leap. I ain't just talking about just playing solid, no 15 points. I mean, showing like superstar potential. Because if they don't pop off like that, hopefully none will get hurt. It's going to be a long season, and it's going to be real bad because all the eggs in the basket. They don't really have no guys who can step in and carry the load because none of them guys is like that. And like they said, leadership. Like I said, Lou Ding in previous video, he never was a leader, and none of the stops he was. Mozgov was never no leader, and you know. So I just want to share some things with you guys. You know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's just what it is. That's what I heard. It made a ton of sense from reliable sources, and you know, it's real bad. Like right now in organizations, like everybody having, you know, their own agenda and their own way how they feel it should go. You know, Janie right now, she want to make some money. She want to keep this brand and keep the team, you know, in high, you know, value right now. And Mitch, I think he want to win, together a solid team, but he couldn't get it done for agency, and you know, that's what it is. But you know, thanks for watching. You know, like, comment, see what you think about this video. I'll talk to you guys later.